boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D with The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much, my friends. I know the times right now, my friends, are not ideal times to be doing anything on the outside. So you see everybody, you know, the newscasters and everybody is doing any kind of reporting or anything is inside right now due to the COVID-19, the coronavirus out there that is raising havoc all over the world. My friends, any of you that are affected by that, our thoughts and prayers go out to you. My friends, I do have personal friends that I know, 3 of which are in the hospital right now, my friends. 2 in Michigan. Big George, Big Cal, we wish you a speedy recovery. And our leader AJ will keep us on top of all that's going on with the fellas, my friends. And our thoughts and prayers are with you. We still have Renee doing rehab in Texas. I also want to welcome LePatrick and Calvin. You guys, weigh in. Let us know what's going on. They're investors in Texas also. And we look forward to having them as part of our Scoop family, my friends. My friends, if you're not a subscriber, that little red subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. That thumbs up button, that takes you, that's a second just to hit that, my friends. Because I know you've made money in this marijuana market. And we're going to talk about it here in a second, my friends. But as you know, the Scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I write books. My books, my friends, can be found on Amazon.com, which is the best place to get them right now. Don't want you going to your local bookstore. Don't want you going to crowded places like your library and ordering them, which they'll do it for you free, my friends. Looks like we're going to be in-house for a minute here. I know there's some talk that maybe this will be over in America by Easter Sunday. Yes, it would be nice to go to church on Easter Sunday with the family and the kids and the grandkids and aunt and uncle and everybody. Churches in America would be full. I mean, but my friends, at the risk of people getting this virus again, I think that's probably an idea that's a little premature right now. We're going to all have an opportunity to do that, my friends. But what can we say about this pretty much V-shape comeback in the marijuana stocks? I mean, this has really been a nice little rally. As you can recall, my friends, on Friday, this past week, Friday, let's start with March 9th. Let's start early when I saw this early on, my friends. And was it March 9th, March 2nd or something? It was the beginning of the month, something in there. I gave you 9 marijuana stocks that will survive. And I was seeing things that a lot of people don't see in this business, you know. So I give you 9 stocks that will survive, right? And some people, oh, marijuana stocks, you got to be brave, Mickey D. All they're doing is sinking. They're going down right now. But I saw something that a lot of people didn't see. So this past Sunday, when what I saw started mixing and marinating and getting together like that good, you know, you put your salt in there and your pepper and everything was starting to marinate, was starting to smell good, you know, like you guys are cooking right now at your houses and things were just smelling good and everything was ready to, you know, those stocks were ready to be, you know, fully cooked and they were ready to be eaten. I'm talking about the marijuana stocks. I'm talking about last Friday. So when we had that bump last Friday and we had a flip on our favorite indicator, you can see that video. It's out there, my friends. Make sure you take a look at that. Our favorite indicator flipped on us, right? So when it flipped, I said, oh, so that was Sunday. I had to do a video. That was Friday when it flipped, so Sunday I had to do a video. Sunday's video was the top 10 tradable stocks, my friends. The top 10 tradable pot stocks. Top 10 tradable pot stocks. If you're looking for that video, It's out there, my friends. And we even chuckled. We laughed at MedMen. It was about 18 cents. I said, wait, MedMen? The indicator is saying buy MedMen at 18 cents? And then I told you, I said the indicator with MedMen has been pretty, it's been 100% this past year with MedMen. So it's really been, and I remember being out. I was at MedMen. I was at one of their locations in Las Vegas. And I got a MedMen buy signal. And I said, I was scratching my head then. I said, MedMen, a buy? Why? They're doing everything wrong. Well, I guess the indicator was right. It wasn't my feeling or anything, or my hunch or anything like that. It's straight indicator work, my friends. This is computer work, okay? This is, doing what you have to do, even when you don't want to do it. Well, I gave it to you. I said MedMen. Also, we laughed at Hexo. I said 65 cents. Hexo, USD, 65 cents. There was guys that said they wouldn't touch Hexo with $1 million. They'd stay away from Hexo at 65. I think it closed today at over $1.03, $1.04 or so, my friends. So, my friends, the answer to that question as to was this a tradable bounce? Yes. And are they continuing to rock and roll without a dip? My friends, we're going to have a pullback here. And this tradable bounce, which has been good to a lot of people, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60%, my friends. And initially I said, take your 30% and get out. And leave, we always leave money on the table. Sometimes we may start a little late, but we leave money on the table, my friends. And that's with those 10 stocks and those 9 stocks. That's 19 stocks, my friends. That's 19 for 19. All of those stocks have gone up at that time. Then I said the indicator, all of them have gone up. So, my friends, we're looking at a good little bounce on those particular stocks, those particular marijuana stocks. And can this marijuana rally continue? Sure, it can continue a little longer. But will it? I'm predicting that, my friends, with the $2 trillion stimulus and maybe that's in America, and everybody getting money in America, and with other countries, getting ready to stimulate their economies, there's a possibility that people may consider stocking up like they are toilet paper and everything else, and stuff for your hands, sanitizers and all that. They may stock up on weed also. So we may be able to get this out a little bit further than we think. I'm thinking a week or two bounce, and then we're headed back south, my friends. Because we saw one bull amongst all those bears, man. So, it wasn't a pleasant sight, man, because those guys will eat you up anytime. So I say take your profits, or at least take some money off the table. Because I believe this is just a strong bounce, my friends. It's a strong bounce. I'm going to cover you there, Malika E, in a second here. Malika E, comedian. We'll talk about that in a second. I want some of you guys we want to go and follow her, and we want to help her also. We're going to work with her because she's funny, my friends. But those stocks that I mentioned, like I said, the 10 tradable pot stocks this past Sunday, and those stocks that will survive, some of which are kind of, the same stock. But that's going to happen, my friends, and that's a good thing. And the marijuana stocks, yes, I do believe that this bounce can last a little longer than we anticipated. But I want to talk to you about one stock in particular. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about OWC Pharmaceuticals. OWCP, my friends. OWCP. Now, you remember, I've shown you charts now for weeks, and we've taken a look at it as it went up and as it filled the gap and bottomed. And, I've shown you all this stuff. You guys, this is old news to most of you, right? So it's like you've been saying, Mickey D, the baby knockout king. What do you have for us? What baby knockout? And I've been telegraphing this as hard as I could telegraph anything, my friends. I haven't telegraphed a baby knockout like this for a long time. You guys know I've been doing this for a minute, my friends. That high blockchain also, I've, as the Ethereum price and the price of Bitcoin kind of level out, 14 cents or so, high blockchain, USD, you know the deal, my friends. It moves when Hive moves. Hive will move when Bitcoin and Ethereum move. That's when it'll move. But my friends, let me take you back a little way. Take you back a little way. The baby knockout king is here for you. I've walked you all the way through this. See, some of you guys, you weren't with us in 2017 when, and I got a small loyal audience. You guys like to make money. I got a small little loyal audience. They don't, they see me. You see a guy, he looks kind of, what does he know about stocks? What does he know about marijuana? What does he know about it? Guys, I get that all the time, I go to, a conference, I'm the only brother there on stage. I'm the only one asking questions and stuff. You know the deal. I've been doing this for years and years and years, my friends. And it was back in when I was trading the .coms, back in the 90s, man, when, America Online hit the scene. AOL. Big Larry will tell you, that was our stock, man. All you need is one stock to really change the game, my friends, for you, your family, your cousins, your nephews, everybody, man. And you become the money man, I'll tell you, in that family. And we have a stock, OWCP. OWCP can be a game changer, my friends. We already know from our research in Africa, we already know that what it does for the combination of THC and CBD. It just takes America to just master it. I would say America, because this is an Israeli company. The Israel company here, that's who's going to master this. I know a lot of y'all tripping and stuff. Don't trip on the countries. Don't trip. Because they've been doing this in Africa for 400 years. I mean, this ain't nothing new, my friends. This ain't nothing new. They've been using marijuana for medicines forever. Okay, they don't have the medicine system that we have. They've been using cannabis for a very, very long time. So when they have something that works and we can steal it, well, that's what we do. So we've been stealing from Africa for, you guys already know, you guys that are new that haven't been with us, you guys already know. The African marijuana gold mine, rich mineral soil meets Wall Street. Remember, guys, when I was telling you that they were mixing these strands together, and they mixed some very powerful strands together. And they mixed one strand together that we call, voila, Charlotte's Web. Where'd you read about that before it ever even thought about becoming a company? You read about it right here. So let's not, Israel, they're doing great research, my friends. Great research. And like I said, we're originals in this company. We're original investors in this company, my friends, in these companies. We've been here from the beginning. They were talking about locking us up and closing our accounts here in America because we were investing in companies in Canada, who is undoubtedly the leader in all of this, my friends. But let's get back to OWCP. OWCP has the opportunity to make us all gazillionaires. It's that I look at what was going on there with I look at what was going on with AOL back in the 90s. There's these letters supposed to come and land on your computer, right? They land on your computer and then you're supposed to be able to read them. People really couldn't understand that concept of internet and email back then. Yeah, I'm kind of dating myself a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little long in the tooth, my friend. But I was young then. And I was, young today, I'm not, hey, I can catch a flea. Anyway, my friends, no, back then it was funny, it was kind of, how are we going to get emails with these things flying through the air and then they come and land on our computer? People didn't really understand. You guys remember the famous Bryant Gumbel, I think, was on the Today Show, and he said he was asking somebody. He said, "Explain this email." I think he said, "Explain this internet thing," because nobody knew what the internet was, but we did. We knew, and we took gamble. Bottom line is, AOL, we traded from under a quarter to over $50. And my friends, split adjusted, it was over $1,000. So it was go up to $50, $60, and it was split 2 for 1. Up $50, split 2 for 1. Up 50, and it did this sometimes 2 and 3 times a year, my friends. Oh, happy days. Guess what? The marijuana industry has the ability to do the same thing, my friends. And we're looking at one stock. That's because we traded this stock in 2017. We have a little history with this stock, and we know what it can do. And there's no criminal involvement this time, my friends. This stock, with what they're working on and what we know, what we've discovered in Africa that works, they have something that works. And it's a matter of management, which I'm glad to see they have a new CEO now. He's got a lot of experience and stuff, and you can look up at my pin message there. I gave you a little bit on him, but he's got some ideas, and he's going to bring an approach to this that's different, my friends, than others and stuff. And we're still early. We're early in the game. Early in the game with OWC Pharmaceuticals, OWCP. Now, in 2017, we had days, like, I remember days up 30%, 40%. But my friends, when this stock gaps up, like it's capable of doing and gapping up, this thing is something else, man. I mean, you'd think that you were in Disneyland, because I know some of you have done what I've done. I backed up the truck, and a lot of you backed up the truck. You backed up the truck in December, when it was when we first did our first trade here, when it was a penny or under a penny and went up to 15 cents. But I told you, my friends, hold on, because we have a gap to fill at under 3 cents. My friends, we're in the middle of that gap right now. We're playing around, we're having fun and everything, but sooner or later, guess what? Boom, we're gonna fly up out of that gap. And it's gonna be happy days for many of you, because many of you have backed up the truck like I have, and you have a lot of shares in this thing. But all I'm asking you is to please take money off the table, my friends. My friends, who's that? Bonafide Body? Yeah, I hate to bring him up, but Bonafide Body was up over $17,000 the last time we did this on OWCP. And he's not the only one. There were several people that were up big time on OWCP. They were up thousands and thousands of dollars, my friends, and they watched that stock go up. Oh, it's going to 5, it's going to 12, it's going to 15, it's going to 30. My friends, $2.50 or so, $3 on very spike days. My friends, it gets weak and it comes right back down. So, spike gap up days are for selling and taking a little off the table. Now, I know I'm preaching to the choir. I already know my subscribers, which I love all of you, are well versed in all of this, my friends. My friends, but don't give Wall Street back $2,000, $5,000, $12,000, $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, $100,000 you're going to give back to Wall Street. Why? You work too hard. Believe the research. Believe the research. I've been telegraphing, my friends, this trade for a very, very long time. When we fill this gap and break out of here, we don't have to come back down. We got a new CEO in place. We got new people. We got some experienced people. Like I told you, the CEO, he was involved. He was the CEO of a company that was bought out by Hewlett Packard. several years ago, a $230 million deal. So, I mean, he's well versed in this area. He's not a rookie. You know, there's a lot of rookie CEOs. And I've told you, I've done stories on some of these CEOs. Remember I was outside Planet 13 and D Money broke it down, man. He said some of these CEOs, you know, been smoking weed in their parents' basement. These, what do you call them? I want to say test tube babies, but that's not it. He called them trust fund babies or something. Trust fund babies or something. Think they can run a marijuana company. No, you need an experienced guy like we have right now running OWCP. In fact, he's running two companies. He's so bad. The new CEO is so bad. He's running two companies. So we'll see. We'll see if there's some sort of JV, some sort of joint venture with some other company or something. We'll know. You know, I don't want to hear this reverse split and all this other crap. Don't want to hear that, my friends. I want to hear some updates on some test trials. That's what I want to hear. That's what we want to hear. If you're out there listening to us, OWCP management, we want some test trial results, man. That way we know we're in this for the long run. We're not in this for just a trade. Well, it's a trade right now, but I want to be in it for the long run because I want you guys to have a date. When are you going to put out your product? We want to know. We want to know what's going on with OWs, with our favorite baby knockout at this particular time. That's running head to head with high blockchain technologies. But those two baby knockouts right now are on our radar and they're on deck. And we want to do whatever we can to see this thing happen, my friends. But like I said, don't get yourself in hot water. You're going to be able to pay off your car. You're going to be able to pay off your whatever you want to pay off, my friends. That's my prediction and just my thought. You know, you may not. We may go the other way. We may go down. But it's very, very doubtful because from what I hear, they have information that they've been withholding for a while until the appropriate time. Well, my friends, the time is now. So they have until Tuesday, at the end of the day, Tuesday, I believe it is, to come clean with us. If not, of course, they can file for an extension or something, but they need to come clean. They're going to come clean with us. And not with your filings, with a press release. I want a press release, my friends. That's what we want. We want to have it. That way it's broken down for us and we can see the little you know, areas and stuff. We'll know exactly what's going on with OWCP, who we have a lot of confidence. Let's just say we have a quiet confidence in OWCP, just a quiet confidence. So you guys that are sitting on 1 million shares or so, if we gap up to 40, 50 cents and you make $50,000, what have you, you know, my friends, we're not gapping up that high, of course. I'm just putting that out there. But at roughly 10 cents, my friends, I'm gonna ask you guys to make a sacrifice that you probably never have thought about before, because everything here is Mickey D is giving it to you, you know, and you can buy his books and stuff. But there's a little more than that, my friends. There's a big world out there, and we want to do our part. Okay, so but I promised you. I said earlier, I said wait until, you know, we make some money. So after we make some money, we have already with OWCP. With OWCP and Hive, we made money with both of them. Those are our baby knockouts right now, as you know. The baby knockout king is bringing it like it is. I'm keeping it 100. We're gonna get broken off. Okay, when we get broken off, you know, then that's when we'll all have an opportunity to partake in a little activity. Now, comedian Malika E. I'll leave some information for her. We are definitely going to support her. You that are in the Atlanta area when she's performing will definitely be part of that. Also, my friends, all my friends in Los Angeles and in these hot spots, my friends, be careful, be safe, protect you and your family. It's rough out there. It's tough, my friends. You know, gloves, masks, do what you have to do. Whatever you feel comfortable with. right now because America's got some tough days ahead. We have some really, really tough days ahead, my friends. And while you're at home, I hope that it's difficult. Today was a difficult day to lose money in the stock market, but I'm sure there are people out there that lost money, especially in the marijuana market. In our cannabis marijuana market, somebody lost some money out there today. I don't know how, if you were involved with, if you looked at any of the videos, the top 10 tradable pot stocks, if you looked at that video, or if you looked at the ones that are going to be around that survive here a couple weeks ago, and just use that. I mean, one we were 9 for 9, the other we were 10 for 10. So if you're listening to the scoop, it's really difficult to lose money at this particular time on a day like today. But not all stocks go up. Sometimes they come violently down, like they're going violently up right now. So we have to be careful, my friends. We have to be careful. And yes, you can lose money. You can lose all your money, especially dealing with the stock market, my friends. But you take care of yourself. God bless you once again. If you've touched any way by what's going on right now with this coronavirus, my friends, reach out to your friends, reach out to your neighbors. Let's get closer as a country, closer families, get closer. Somebody you haven't talked to in a while, just call them and make sure they're all right. Cousin Pete, Uncle Leroy, Auntie Janie, whoever, my friends. Just give them a little shout out and let them know that you love them and they're going to be all right. Because there's a lot of lonely people, my friends, in this world right now. A lot of lonely people right now as I speak. So we need to reach out to those people, especially these guys that are going out and, I go to the store and I don't consider myself a senior, but there are seniors out there. And I saw on television, the guy was a veteran and he had his veteran hat on and he said they took his TP. They took his toilet paper. They took stuff out of his basket because he knew he couldn't get up and chase them. If I saw something like that and I saw them take a veteran's stuff, it's not because I'm only a veteran. It's the right thing to do, man. To just put them down right there, man. Just put them down. Now, if you don't have your gat with you or something, then, you think twice, especially if they got size. They big, strong guy. But no big, strong guy is some little cocky, unconfident of themselves little jerk. It's going to be taking somebody from some senior, taking their stuff because they can't. I couldn't believe it. I saw this on television. Taking the senior stuff out of their baskets, man. Is that unbelievable? That's unbelievable. Because they get in early and then you have to come in a little later. And when you come in, they're still in there shopping. Dude's in a wheelchair. And you're going to take oh man, right in your, guys and gals that are taking it. Because there's some rough ladies out there. I'm going to tell you, keep it real. I'm keeping it real, keeping it 100. There's some rough ladies out there that you got to take. I don't advocate any violence or anything like that. But I'm just saying, there's some rough people out there. And times are getting a little rough out there. It's getting a little, it's getting a little rough. People are looking at who they can take and who they can't take. So protect yourself, my friends. Because if you come my way, and pretty soon here, if you got enough clowns like that are going to be out clowns like that, people they're just going to take them out. They're just going to take them out. Ain't no questions asked. Just take them out. And once again, I'm not advocating violence or anything out there. I'm just saying that there's some people out there that will, take your last, they're out there. Now, I don't know any of them, but I'm just saying there's people out there that will do certain things to you and look for an opportunity to, chaos and, they want to do things to different people. But, when you see me and I got my veteran cap on, I'm strapped down, man. You want some of this, you're going to have to give up some, in order to get some. my friends, and that's just all there is to it. You guys know that. Where do I get on a tangent like this? Man, it's like I'm having fun, man. I'm having too much fun. Yeah, we're in a crisis, man. It's tough, it's education, entertainment, my friends. I just want to make you laugh. You don't have to go out and hit nobody or anything like that, or you don't have to pull out the old Saturday Night Special and go upside somebody's head, my friends. But there's some clowns out there. That's my message to you today. There's some clowns out there. Now, tomorrow, what's the strategy for tomorrow? Take some money off the table. Sure, we're in just a straight V rally, just straight off the bottom, and we're headed up. 5 days, 6 days in a row, we're headed up. My friends, hasn't it dawned on anybody that we're coming back down? Sure, we're coming right back down. But will we come down, stair step down, or will we just come, just down, just like we up, my friends? That's why I believe in taking profits. Take your profits, my friends. Once again, I'll leave some links for you for the books. African Marijuana Gold Mine, Rich Metal Soul Meets Wall Street. It's a good book, man. A lot of you guys were able to get that during the holiday season. Marijuana Today, Vanadium, and Uranium tomorrow. Yes, I did plug my nose the other day, and I bought some uranium stocks because they were low, my friends. I did plug my nose. I told you on my last video, sometimes you have to do what you don't want to do. Those stocks, those 4 uranium stocks, were dirt cheap. I'm glad I did. One is up 78%. So when I bought 78% from just a couple days ago, they were dirt cheap, my friends. And uranium, we believe in the supply demand thing, but I don't know if they're going to. I don't know when we're going to get some legislative help or not. Make money online with cannabis stocks, where I list over 40 stocks. I also have a strategy in there where you can use this strategy anytime the rest of your life, my friends. It's a good strategy. You'll take a look. That's where we chronicle GW Pharma. Talk about IIPR. We got these stocks as for you that are not new. You that are new. We got these stocks really, really early, my friends. We're one of the early investors in this business. Got this stuff super early. Investing in medical and recreational cannabis, buying before, during, or after legalization. There's going to be some legalization in America sooner rather than later. It's going to be great, my friends. The largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world, my friends. Yes, the other day I was thinking that due to shortfalls in governments, my friends, marijuana legislation, marijuana legalization is a no-brainer. I was thinking that, and now people are coming out with stories about it. Legalization of marijuana is a no-brainer, my friends. That's why I believe this rally may have some legs. If you don't believe, just do what I'm doing. Buy MJ or buy any of the other ETFs. If you don't believe this rally, my friends, it's a wait and see. We'll see. Promising medical marijuana and CBD treatments is out there, my friends. Yes, there's one prolific writer of marijuana stocks in America. That's me, my friends. How to start a marijuana investment